Hey guys, what's up? Today I am going to do a collective haul. I didn't think I had really bought enough things to do a haul, but lo and behold, I go into my bathroom and I'm like, look at all the new stuff you bought. You have more than enough. You need to do this. I think the only places I went to were Walgreens, Ulta, and the Mac store. I am gonna go ahead and just go through everything because I hate long intros and I'm sure you do too, so here we go. First thing I picked up is MAC Fix Plus. This is their primer. I bought this mainly to kind of amp up metallic eyeshadows and make them go on the eye more metallic-y and stuff like that. Basically, I felt persuaded to get this because I've seen so many people use it for that purpose, so I finally broke down and bought it. It was not cheap. It was like $22 and I'm like, was this worth $22 to be like an eyeshadow primer? Probably not. I really hated this as a makeup setting spray. I thought it did a really awful job at that, but I'm gonna play around with it some more and see if I can find a use for it other than just using it for eyeshadow. Next product is once again from MAC. This is their Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. So basically I use this as an eyeshadow primer. I've seen Nikki tutorials use it 5 million times, so I finally went and got one. I'm gonna have to say so far I really enjoy this. It's very lightweight on the eyes. You really don't have to use a whole ton. I feel like this one singular pot will last me I don't know, maybe my whole life, but it really does do a good job. I mean, I went to work earlier today, so my makeup's probably been on my makeup has been on for about 7 hours now, and it's pretty much stayed the exact same. Nothing has changed. I've used this every single day to prime my eyelids. It does a really good job of neutralizing that entire eyeshadow area, so you really get the full color payoff of whatever eyeshadow that you're using and none of your like skin color peeks back through. Next two products are from Rimmel. I've been trying to kind of branch out into the drugstore world more and go towards brands I've never really used before, so I've never bought anything from Rimmel until this purchase. I picked up it's called a waterproof eye definer. Basically, I use this as like an inner rim highlight on my eyelids. I've seen this from Leanne Says 1,000 million times. That is what it looks like on my hand. This color is called In the Nude. So you can see it's just a really fine, creamy eyeliner pencil, but it's for kind of brightening up that area. This is the first and only eyeliner pencil that I found that does not look super creepy, I'm about to kill your whole family. It doesn't look weird at all. So I really do love this for that. It does help kind of brighten up the eyes and just make everything a little more awake without, like I've said 100 times, looking super creepy. Next up is their Stay Matte powder. This is just a nice neutral powder. Doesn't really have a lot of color to it. I'm pretty sure it's just translucent. Yep, just translucent powder. I always go over all my foundation with setting powder once I'm done with it to set everything, obviously. But the one I was using before was a white powder, so I figured, you know, let's try one that's like skin flesh color, not white, because I was getting just a little bit of a white cast. I'm not done with my other one yet, so I haven't cracked into this guy yet, but when I do, I will let you guys know what I think. Next three products I bought just yesterday. These are from Wet n Wild. They have recently reformulated their blushes and come out, I think these are bigger sizes than what they used to be. I'm not really sure because I didn't buy them back in the day, so now I'm trying them. I am wearing this one on my cheeks right now. Oh my God, these are hard to open for me. Anyone else, it's like, I don't know why, but they're like hard for me to open. Maybe I just am super weak. This is the color Rose Champagne. It is a super light natural blush. I did mix it with just a teeny bit of Milani's Luminoso this morning because I'm an animal and I cannot help myself. That is what it looks like swatched on my hand right there. It's super pretty, super natural. That's about 3 swatches on top of each other. So you can definitely build this one up. The other color that I picked up is called Mellow Wine. I've really been looking for more of a mauve-y blush. If you have any suggestions for mauve-y blushes, please by all means. This is the color Mellow Wine. This one is much more pigmented than Rose Champagne. They do get a little bit powdery, so that's what Mellow Wine looks like next to Rose Champagne. Excuse me, I'm a heathen who's lived under a rock my whole life. This one is called Rosé Champagne. I was like, why isn't it called Rosé Champagne? That would make more sense. It is. This is Rosé Champagne. This is mellow wine. I'm an animal. Wet n Wild blushes are very, very pigmented. They do kick up a decent amount of powder when you dip your brush into this. So I find myself kind of blowing away a lot of that a lot of the times. Just letting you know if that's something that bothers you. Keep in mind though, those two blushes were $2.99 each, and when I got them at Walgreens yesterday, they were buy one, get one half off. I actually only paid $4.50 for both of those, so I can live with a little kickback. The next thing I picked up from Wet n Wild is a limited edition highlighter, and this is in their spring collection. This surprised me actually because it was $4.99, which is expensive in the Wet n Wild world to me anyways. This is the Geometric Highlighting Powder in Where the Dreamers Go. Hey, hey. I thought this was freaking beautiful. I believe they had 3 different shades. There was this one, more of like a rosy one, and then more of a bronzy one, but you know I had to go for the cool tone. I am wearing this on top of my cheeks today, but honestly, highlighter is one of those things where it's so hard to show it on camera. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it or not, but I am wearing it today and I love it. It's not as sparkly as I would like it to be. I'm all about that sparkle life. So I'm never gonna be like, oh, this highlighter is way too reflecty. It's too much. I'm never gonna complain about a highlighter being really sparkly, but this one is definitely more on the natural side. So this is gonna be good for people who have never tried highlighter before but wanna start to get into it. It's very, very buildable. I also thought I would show you guys just compared to my L'Oreal Lumi because these two seemed very similar in the color palette, but the L'Oreal one is honestly a lot chalkier and it was a bit more expensive. So I would go for the Wet n Wild one. It's a lot smoother, a lot more blendable. And honestly, it wore nicer throughout the day than the L'Oreal one, but I'm still not mad at the L'Oreal one. It's just a lot chalkier, just to be totally honest. I finally picked up a Maybelline's Instant Age Rewind Under Eye Concealer. I got it in the shade Brightening. They had like light, medium, brightening, and I can't remember what else, but I got the brightening one. It's got like a teeny bit of a pink undertone to it, but I really liked this. If I had to gripe about one thing, it would definitely be this strange little spongy applicator guy. I'm not gonna lie to you, that thing is kind of uncomfortable. Like you can feel the hard plastic underneath it when you're bouncing it on your skin. That is what it looks like right there. It is super blendable. It's super easy to go back through and just blend it all out. And once you do blend it out, it feels so light on your skin. This does not at all feel heavy or cakey or gross or weird. I was really impressed with this. I've been wearing it all day today and I don't think it started to crease at all. I'm pretty positive it hasn't. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. These are eyebrow pencils that I picked up. I went ahead and got the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This is supposed to be a dupe for Anastasia's Brow Wiz. I got it in the shade Taupe and I'm gonna have to say, I didn't really love this. I feel like the pin on it, actual crayon part of it, I mean, it is really thin as promised. That's pretty damn micro, but it's really kind of hard. It's not a soft pencil to work with. Therefore, you kind of have to push hard on it, which I really don't like at all. That is what the shade looks like. And I also feel like it's just really not that pigmented. So I'm gonna say for $10, I was totally not impressed with this. This is from e.l.f. It is $2. 2 doll hairs, only $2. Cannot believe it was $2. And this is their eyebrow pencil in the color Taupe, and it is so much creamier, so much better. I love this so much more, especially at the price point. It is a bit of a thicker pencil. That's comparing the two. So obviously the e.l.f. one is a little bit thicker, but I like it because I feel like I am going through this skinny pencil so fast because it is such a fine point, and I don't like it. I love this e.l.f. one so dearly. That one is the e.l.f. one, and then the other one is the NYX one. I'm wearing it on my eyebrows today. I've been wearing it for like the past, since I got it. I don't even want to use that NYX one anymore. That's how much I love the e.l.f. one. That is it, guys. That is everything for this haul. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up so you help support my channel. And if you really liked me, you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Wednesday. I love doing this. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. It really honestly means the world to me. I love you all dearly. Thank you. If you have any questions over any of the products that I mentioned in this video, please leave them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I see your comment. I'm gonna go now while my English is still working because I've been word fumbling all over this video. But thank you guys so much again for watching and I hope to see you next time. Bye guys! If you hear any commotion going on, I'm sorry, but I live in a barn and my brother is working on his four-wheelers, so it is what it is. Thank you. Hold that thought. I've ever bought that doesn't. Thank you. So glad that did not just break. It's just one of those days, y'all. Focus. Damn it, seriously? Why is it oh, it is rosé. Damn it.